Welcome, grade 12s. Today we are looking at budgets or budgeting. Okay, actually under budgeting we're going to be looking at the debtors collection schedule. Okay, the information that we are given, okay, saying Asanda Limited is registered with an authorized share capital of 750,000 ordinary shares required. Okay, requirement number 1, calculate the cash expected to be collected from debtors during November 2019. Note that no discounts are allowed and provision for bad debts applies. Okay, so we are only going to do 1.1. I am going to help you to have a full understanding of the debtors collection schedule. Okay, they only want us to calculate for the month of November. You can see that all the other amounts are actually given. For the credit sales are given, September is given, but September we are not supposed to do September because our budget period is only October and November. But what I'm going to do is to do all these calculations so that you can understand exactly how we do the debtors collection schedule up to November as well. Okay, I picked up this question because I saw something different about it. Every time when you are asked to do a debtors collection schedule, they will always give you the credit terms. And when you look at this question, there are no credit terms that are given there. Okay, so then how do we go about it when there are no credit terms? Okay, but anyway, they have already given us some of the amounts that have already been calculated. The terms are there, but we do not know them. But we have to find them so that we can make the calculations for November. Okay, so we'll use the figures that are given to determine the credit terms that they use to get the monies that were collected in September, also maybe the money that was collected in October. Okay, fine. So like what I said, I'm going to start from the beginning of the month up to the last one so that you can understand fully how to do the debtors collection schedule. So the information that we are given, it's starting from the month of July. We have got July, the credit sales that are given there, they are 106,000, okay? But we do not know how they got the 12,720, okay? But we should look at it closely. From July up to September, how many months are there? It's 2 months from July. We are in September. So 2 months from July, we are supposed to calculate 12,720. So what we simply do is to take the 12,720, we express it as a percentage of the credit sales, 106,000, and then we multiply by 100 so that we can see what was the percentage. Okay, so 12,720 over 106,000 times 100, it will give us 12. So it means that is 12%. Okay, all right, so it means this is 12%. So it means 2 months, after 2 months, 12% should be collected. Are we together? Okay, and then now let's look at the month of August. When we look at August, okay, the credit sales are given as 104,500, and from August to September it's only 1 month. Okay, so in other words, after 1 month, 47,025 is supposed to be calculated. Then we can also be able to calculate the percentage. So we simply take the money that is given in the month of us, that has been collected in the month of September, 47,025 over 104,500, also multiplied by 100. You see that you get something like 45, which is 45%. Okay, which means it's 45%. Okay, so 45% after 1 month, okay, 45% is supposed to be calculated. Okay, and then when we go now to the month of September, you can see September here, and then there's September there. That is the same month. In the same month, how much was collected? 37,200. Let's take the 37,200. We express it as a percentage of the credit sales for September, multiplied by 100. We are going to get something like 40%. Okay, so now we have got our policy. Okay, so the policy that we have, it's actually saying 40% the same month, okay, and then 45% after 1 month, okay, and then 12% after 2 months. Okay, so this is our credit terms. These are our credit terms. Remember, we cannot do a debtors collection schedule without the credit terms. Now that we have got our credit terms, we can safely do all the other calculations properly. Okay, so from the month of July, we had 106,000, and then July to September, that is given here, we can say it's July, August, September. So it's 2 months, is it? And after 2 months, we said it's 12%. So to mean that we're supposed to say times 12%, which gave us the amount that is given here, the 12,720. 12,720. Okay, now we move on to the month of August. Okay, on August, the credit sales that are given for August are 104,500, 104,500. Okay, and then we are saying that, okay, fine, from August to September, how many months are there? There is 1 month. Okay, 1 month. Okay, so what do? We are going to calculate the money for 1 month. So we are going to say times 45%, times 45%, which gave us the amount that is given there, which is the 47,025. 47,025. Okay, and then 2 months from August, we are going to be in October, is it? So we are also going to multiply by 12%, because the policy is saying 12% after 2 months, is it? So 12% of 104,500, we are going to get this amount that is given here, the 12,540, 12,540 to be received in the month of October. Okay, so we are done. Let me put some lines here to separate everything so that it can be clear. Okay, we are done with August. Okay, now let's move on to the month of September. Okay, September, the credit sales for September are 93,000. Okay, and we do have September, so we've got money for the same month. So we're going to say times, in the same month it's 40%. So we are going to say times 40%, which is going to give us the amount that is given in the same month is 37,200. 37,200. Okay, and then a month from September, we're going to be in October. Okay, so we're going to say times 45%. 45% of 93,000 is the money that is going to be collected, which is this one, 41,850. 41,850, which is going to be collected in October. Okay, and 2 months from September, we are going to be, okay, this is 2 months from, this is 1 month, and then 2 months from September, we are actually going to be, okay, also calculating the 12%. The 12% is going to be collected in November. Okay, 2 months from September will be in November. So when we calculate the 12% of 93,000, we are going to get something like, let me calculate. Okay, we are going to get 11,160. 11,160, which will be collected in the month of November. Okay, and then we are now done with the month of September. We are now going on to the month of October. We have got the credit sales for October are 102,000. 102,000. Okay, multiply by the same month. We've got October, which is 40%. Okay, 40% is supposed to be received in the month of October. Okay, the 40% is already given. Okay, October, which is 40,800. 40,800. Okay, 40% is 40,800, which will be collected in the month of October. Okay, and then 1 month from October, we are going to calculate, we are supposed to calculate the 45%. 45% of 102,000, which will be collected in November. Let's calculate that one. Okay, the amount is going to be 45,900. 45,900 to be collected in the month of November. Okay, and then 2 months from October, of course, we are going to be in December. We do not have December on our budget period, so we are not going to calculate the 2 months after. So we move on to the month of November. Okay, the month of November, how much are the credit sales? The credit sales are 111,600, 111,600. Okay, the same month, we are going to say times 40%, okay, which is going to be collected in November. So 40% of 111,600 it's actually going to give us something like 44,640, which is supposed to be collected in the month of November. 1 month after November, that's December. That is beyond our budget period. When we are doing the debtors collection schedule, we only look at what is within our budget period. What is before, what is beyond, we do not record it. Okay, so right now we have done every recording that you are supposed to do. We can now safely calculate the total collection from debtors. Okay, the total collection, okay, from the debtors. Okay, the total collection from the debtors, okay, for every month. All right. Okay, so for the ones for October are already given is 95,190, 95,190, and then we can also calculate for September, even though it is not required. Remember, I said I just want you to understand, which is 96,945, 96,945. Okay, and then the one for November, which is the month in question, is 101, 101 and 700, and this is the month that we are actually looking for. Okay, 101, 700. This is the amount that we need to record, which will also be shown again in our cash budget. Okay, so this is our debtors collection schedule. Remember what I said, in order for you to do a debtors collection schedule, you need the credit terms, and in this question we do not have the credit terms, but we're given the other figures, and we had to recreate the credit terms like this. We end up getting 40% the same month, 45% after 1 month, 12% after 2 months, and then we use that on each and every month to get the money, how it was being collected from the debtors in each and every month that is given in our budget period. Okay, that is all for the debtors collection schedule. Okay, the next question that I'll be looking at under this topic, it is the cash budget and all the other calculations that you can find under this topic. I hope you have fully understood this question. Thank you.